So here the TLFs or TLGs is nothing but here table listing figures or graphs, we can say. So here we are dealing with these, right? So let us start first of all with the first I will start with the graphs, right? So let us go with the graphs first. So just I'm sharing the screen here. So you can see the graphs here, right? So there are different types of graphs are there. So in the SAS, so all the graphs are used in the form of procedures, right? By using proc. Like for example, we have already seen so many like SQL also we have used as a procedure, right? So most of the actually we can say whether the graphs are there or some other like things, right? So they are added as a procedure, right? So we can draw the graphs by using different procedures. We have like proc chart, right? Proc G chart, proc plot, proc G plot, proc SG plot. Like this, we are having the so many different procedures are there, right? By which we can draw the so many different types of graphs. So starting with the first type of graph, first type of procedure, which can draw the graphs here, right? So we are having the proc chart. So what is proc chart? What is proc chart here? Let us see here. So for running the proc chart, actually to show the how it draw the graphs, we can draw the graphs by using proc chart. First of all, we are taking one table, right? By we are importing the sales data, right? Sales data file we have in the DLM folder. So we are importing here by using in file, right? So this table consisting of the state-wise sales information in different states. You know this table you are familiar with this table. We have used so many times, right? AP, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, right? So these states are there and their respective sales, right? Respective sales in different cities in different months, right? So this is the information, the sales information. Now we are drawing a graph by using proc chart. So how to draw the graph? First of all, starting every procedure start with the keyword proc, followed by the name of the procedure. Here the chart is the name of the procedure, followed by the name of the table for which we want to draw the graph. Here we have just imported the table by name sale1. So the same table we are using here, data is equal to sale1. Just now what the table we imported here. Now what type of graph we want to draw here? V bar. V bar stands for vertical bar. See, bar means what here? Bar is nothing but the rectangular shape. We can say the bins, right? Rectangular shape bins is nothing but the bar. Understood? So vertical bars we are drawing here, right? Like a rectangular shape, vertical bars, right? So for which variable we want to draw the vertical bar? We want to draw the in the sale one table. We want to draw the vertical bar for the variable sale. Variable sale. So here while drawing the graph, we want to use a symbol. We want to use a symbol asterisk, right? Asterisk. We are using the star shape. Symbols are there in your computer on your phone. You can check there that one, right? So star shape, right? Sign is known as asterisk. So we are using the asterisk here for drawing the graph, right? And we are having the axis. What is axis here? Axis nothing but here like x and y axis is there, right? So this is giving the scale. The axis will give the scale, right? Like for example, if you see the any graph, there will be x-axis, y-axis is there. Right? So in this actually, so one of the axis is already mentioned in the sale, right? For example, the sale value is taken on the x-axis. Already the sale value will be taken on the x-axis. On the y-axis, we are giving the axis. We are giving the axis from 2 to 10. Understood? The values we want to give from 2 to 10 on the y-axis. Understood? So here what do you mean by 2 to 10? See each reading, first value starting with the 2 and 2 to 10 by 2 means what? Every value will be incremented by 2. Every value will be incremented by 2. That means 2, then we are taking 4, then we are taking 6, then we are taking 8, then 10, and so on. Understood? That is the meaning of by 2. The values are incremented by 2. That means starting value will be 2. The next value will be 2 plus 2, 4. Next value will be 4 plus 2, 6. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That will be the values, right, on the y-axis. Now we want to just draw the graph. Let us see here how the how it looks like, right? So just I am drawing the graph here by using the proc chart, right? So proc chart is the procedure here. There is a very simple graph here. You can see here after drawing this graph, just I am magnifying little. So you can see clearly here the chart is drawn, right, by using the asterisk, as a symbol for drawing the graph. See, I told you the x-axis consisting of sales, right? The midpoint of the sales, and the y-axis consisting of the user-defined scale. So what we have given the user-defined scale 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Just why I told you this represents the frequencies. This represents the frequency value. So this is how the graph is drawn. From this graph, you can see which sale, right, is having the maximum frequency values. Understood? You can see 10, 14, and 22. They have the maximum frequency values of 10. Understood? So in this way, you can find out, right, the frequencies is taken on the y-axis and the sale value are taken on the x-axis. And the type of graph is known as what? V bar. What do you call this type of graph? V bar, vertical bar. So once again, right, what is actually the vertical bar? How we can draw the vertical bar here? So by using the proc chart, right, we have imported one table, data sale 1. Using this table, we are using the option statement V bar. V bar stands for vertical bar, and we are using the one more here, the variable sale. Sale is nothing but the variable whose vertical bar you want to draw, and the symbol we are using asterisk for drawing the graph, and the x-axis is automatically taken for the variable sale. Sale is taken on the x-axis automatically. On the y-axis, we are giving the axis from 2 to 10. Means each value, the division is starting from 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Because by 2 means what here? Every value is incremented by 2. 2 plus 2, 4, 4 plus 2, 6, 6 plus 2, 8, 8 plus 2, 10. So like this here. So V bar is the graph here. We have just now drawn the bar chart by using the symbol asterisk. See, the same graph you can draw by using the different symbol. You can use, for example, in place of asterisk, you can use here, for example, the other symbol also. For example, in the next program, we have used the hash. What symbol we have used here? Hash. Hash is the symbol we have used, and we change the axis also. Instead of 2 to 10, what we have used the axis here? In the vertical axis, I am using what? 1 to 10. 1 to 10 I am using here, and incrementing by 2. Sorry, incrementing by 1. Incrementing by 1. So let us see what is the result here. The same program is there. Everything is same. Only this part we are modifying here. So what modification we are doing here? The asterisk is replaced by hash, right? And the axis 2 to 10 by 2. Instead of that, we are mentioning 1 to 10 by 1. So how will be the y-axis? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because the starting value will be 1 and incremented by 1. So 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 1, like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 will be on the y-axis, right? On the x-axis will be sale. Understood? Let us see here. So other just modified bar chart, you can see here, we have modified this one by using what here? The scale is changed here. You can see the tall bars. You can see the scale we have changed before 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Now it has changed to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in the frequency, right? And the sign, the symbol we have used for drawing the graph is what here? Which symbol? We are use here? The hash. We have used the hash as a symbol for drawing the graph. So these two programs are over. See, in this way, you can draw any number of graphs here, right? By using different type of symbols, different type of this one, right? Now, the next type of graph is for H bar. See, H bar means what? The name itself indicate horizontal bar. See, horizontal bar means what here? Here, this graph compared to the previous graph, you can see the result here. It is showing the vertical tall columns, vertical columns. Now we are actually mention the H bar. The same graph will be drawn by, but here we are having what here? Instead of vertical column, we are having the horizontal columns. Everyone getting me? Here we are having the H bar means horizontal rectangular columns. Everyone clear? Everything is same. Everything is same. Instead of V bar, we are mentioning what here? V bar is replaced by H bar, which will draw the horizontal bars. Instead of vertical bar, now the horizontal bar will be drawn. Can you see everyone? See, this is looking the horizontal bars instead of vertical bars. Understood? And here one more thing, you can see the frequency distribution table also automatically in horizontal bar. It will give the frequency distribution table also. On the right hand side, you can see that frequency distribution table. Understood? So here one more thing, there actually the x-axis consisting of sale and y-axis consisting of frequency. If you just remember, just now I run the program before, there the previous program, the x-axis consisting of sale and y-axis consisting of what here? Frequency in the previous program. But here reversed. Here it is reversed. The x-axis consisting of frequency and the y-axis consisting of sale. Everyone clear? The axes are reversed. There x-axis was sale, y-axis frequency. Here x-axis is frequency, y-axis is the sale. And there is a cumulative, there is a frequency distribution table also on the right hand side. Understood? And for example, here this one is there, right? And if you don't want the table, here like this, the frequency distribution table, we can mention the option no stats. See, no stats, if you mention here, it will suppress the table. So this table, if you don't want the frequency distribution table on the right hand side, this table if you don't want here, right? So for suppressing this table, we can mention no stats. So what it will do? It will not draw the frequency distribution table. Understood? Just see here, the frequency distribution table is gone. There is no frequency distribution table. So you can mention no stats for removing the frequency distribution table. So next is what here? The next program, we have used a where expression. We can filter the data, right? By using the where expression. See, if you go and check there, the previous, see how many bars are there here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 bars, horizontal bars are there. Now, for example, if you can filter the data by using the where expression, where we want the sale values to be 10, 15, 20, and 30. 10, 15, and 20 and 30 only. Other sales values we don't want. Understood? Other sale values we don't want. If I run this program with a where expression, right? We are filtering the data, right? We are filtering the data by using the where expression. You can see the result here. We are getting the bars. Before actually 6 bars are there. Here only now 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 bars only, right? So the data is filtered. It is showing only the sale between 10 to 30. Understood? 10, 15, 20, 30, like that, right? So 25, 30 something, right? So this is how we can filter the data also by using where expression. See, one thing, where expression can be used everywhere. Where expression can be used everywhere, not only in the data step, but also proc step and data step both. All the procedures you can use the where expression. Understood? All the procedures you can use the where expression. Where expression can be used for all the procedures. Clear, everyone? Now we are seeing here the next programming part here. See, now in the next programming part, we are using the block. The type of graph is a block. See, block means like a pillar. Block means it's like a pillar. Understood? Block means like a pillar here. So it's a 3-dimensional figure. Block means, so instead of rectangular bar, we are drawing the graph by using block. Block means pillar-like structure. Pillar-like structure means it's a 3-dimensional figure. Understood? So here by drawing same program, here what I'm changing here, instead of bar, I'm using what here? Block. right? So rest of the program is same here. And here the symbol we are using for drawing the graph as at the rate. At the rate we are using the symbol for drawing the graph, and the type of graph is nothing but block, where the not rectangular pillar like structure will be drawn, right? So for the same table sale one, right? And for the same variable sale, but using the symbol at the rate, right? So rest of the program axis, everything is same like before, right? Now I'm running the program. Let us see the result. See, in this we have used the here the block. You see the block here. It says pillar like structure block means. Everyone clear? See here you can see the sale at the bottom of the line of the, right? And you can see the, sorry, this the values you can see here, right? So the sale values are given, right? The midpoint of the sales, right? The midpoint of the sales are given here, right? At the bottom. So here 1, okay, 6. So you can see the sale midpoints. Only sale midpoints are, sorry, the sale midpoints are given here, and the frequency will be what here? That the height of the pillar represents the frequency. The height of the pillar represents what here? The frequencies, right? Frequency value is represented by the what? Height of the pillar. The sale on the bottom, right? And the height of the pillar represents the frequency here. So this is how actually we can say block. This is the block chart. Understood? Block chart. We can see this graph, right? So block is over. Next is what here? Pie. So pie chart. So pie chart you might have studied in your schools also. Pie is nothing but it's a circle. Pi means what? Circle. Understood? Pi in the form of circle. The same actually proc chart we are using the same procedure, and data same table sale one, and here we are drawing the pie chart for the which variable? For the variable sale. For the variable sale. So this is actually proc chart we can use here for drawing the pie graph also, pie chart also. Just I am using this program. Let us see the result. See here you got the result in the form of pi. So pi means what here? It's a circle. Pi means it is in the form of circle. Here symbol we have used asterisk. Automatically the symbol asterisk it has taken as a default, right? So you can see here. So this is the pie chart, right? So you can see the sale values, right? Each section represents the sale. See this section, the slice. Each slice will represent the sale values, right? So this is one slice like that. We have the different slices representing the different sale values. Everyone getting me? The slices here will represent the each sale value. So this is how the pie chart. See, one more is there, proc G chart, right? So proc G chart is also the colorful graph is there. So here we don't have more procedures. I will show you in the next class proc G chart. But proc G chart is nothing but here same like proc chart. The difference is that here we can draw the colorful graphs, right? Graphics. We can use the graphics interface to draw the colorful graphs. Just let us see. See, sometime it is not working in the SAS Studio, the G chart procedure. That's why I have not taken the much procedure for this one, right? We have so many programs for the proc G chart, but sometime it will not work. This will not work in the SAS Studio. So it is working in the previous old SAS 9.2, but SAS 9.4 it's not working. But let us see. That's why I have include only one program here for proc G chart. We have so many programs for proc G chart, right? Because sometime it will work, sometime it will not work in the SAS Studio. Anyhow, so here the proc G chart is drawing the H bar. You can see here, H bar is nothing but horizontal bar. So here we have given the title and footnote. We have given the title and footnote. Understood? So let us see here how it looks like proc G chart, right? Whether it's working or not. First of all, sometime it will work, sometime it will not work. Okay, it is working, right? So this is giving the colorful graph. It is giving the colorful graph. The colorful graph is drawn by using the proc G chart. See, before actually the chart showing what here? Proc chart, if you see, it is drawing the graph by using symbols. Drawing the graph by using symbols, but here by the proc G chart, it is actually will draw the colorful graphs. colorful graphs. So these programs we have not included because sometime it was not running. So I will include some more programs for proc G chart, right? So tomorrow I will show more details about the proc G chart, because sometime it will run, sometime it will not run. So that's why I not include much program of the proc G chart. But it is working here, right? It is working. So we can actually include the proc G chart also. So tomorrow some more programs I will add for the proc G chart. So time being, so let us leave the proc G chart. We will see tomorrow. Other is the proc plot. What is the proc plot? See, plot means it is something. Plotting is nothing but here very simple type of graph. It is very actually primitive type of graph, we can say, right? Like we are drawing the line or something. Plot means actually very actually preliminary graph, we can say, very primitive graph, right? Simple line like we are drawing, right? With a simple line or simple symbol by using, right? Not like a figure, not like a figure, for example, like a three-dimensional figure, bar, everything we are not drawing here. Just plot means what here? It will draw a line like structure or something. Very simple graph it will draw. Here the plot is used for drawing the graph between the two variables. Between the two variables. See, before whatever the graph we have used, how many variables we use for drawing the graph here? Single variable. Which variable we use here? Before only one variable. Example, what variable we use there? In the previous graphs, sale is the one variable. But for plot is used for showing the relationship between the two variables, whether the two variables having linear relationship or it is having like positive relationship, negative relationship. It is showing the line going up, line going down, like that. It will show the relationship between the two variables. The plot will show the relationship between the two variables. So we have drawn the plot between the two variables, height versus age. What are the two variables we have taken here? Height versus age. So between these two, we are drawing the plot here. So for which table? The table SAS help dot class. So here also, what is actually syntax? Starting with the proc, every procedure start with the proc, followed by the name of the procedure, plot, followed by the name of the table. Here data SAS help dot class is the name of the table, and we are using the plot option, the plot here, right? For what and what variables? Height versus age. Everyone clear? Height versus age. And every just here we are using the in the plot we are using the quit, QUIT, quit we are using instead of run, right? We are using the quit. Same this we have used in which procedure before? Do you remember? Instead of run, the quit we have used before in other procedure also. Proc SQL. Proc SQL we have used. We complete the proc SQL, right? There we use the quit. Same. So here also we are using the, instead of run, we are using the quit. Okay. Now I'm running the program here. Just see the result. It's very simple graph, right? Very simple graph. Can you see here? See, it is showing the relationship between the two variables. See, x-axis showing what? Age. And y-axis showing what here? Age versus height. Age versus height. And here it has used some symbols, right? It has used the symbols here like alphabet. Sorry, alphabet it has used for drawing the graph here, A, B, C, D. See here the relationship is not a perfect relationship. You can see it is a scattered plot. It is a what type of plot here? It is a scatter plot. Scatter plot means what? The points are scattered. It's not arranged in a line. Understood? It's a scatter plot. Example of scatter plot. All the points are scattered between the x and y axis. So here the example of the plot here. So we are using the age versus what here? Other variable? Height. Understood? So it's not showing the perfect relationship. It's showing the scatter plot here. So this is over here. We have seen the plot, right? So again, you can use the plot for weight versus height. Weight versus height. Let us see what the weight versus height, what it will give. So here the relationship is little organized. We can say with the increase in height, what is happening? The weight also increasing or not increasing? Weight is, see, with the increase in height on the x-axis, The weight is increasing or not increasing? Weight is increasing. Are you getting, everyone? See, with the increase in height on the x-axis, definitely the weight is also increasing. You can see these points, the points are going up. The points are going up. For less height, the point is down. For more height, the weight also increasing. Understood? More height, more weight. So there is somewhat linear relationship, not perfect. Somewhat linear relationship is there. Somewhat linear relationship between the height and weight. So with increase in height, there is a increase in weight also. Right or wrong? So this is a linear relationship little bit. Now we are using the same plot for the other table. Which table? We are using for the sale table. Just now we have imported the sale one table for the AP, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu. That table we are using here for drawing the plot between month versus sale. Month versus sale. The sale table. Just now we have taken the sale table, right? So month versus sale. Let us see what the relationship between month versus sale. So you can see here. So month versus sale here, right? Month on the x-axis, right? And the sale on the y-axis. Understood? So month versus sale, there is no perfect relationship here also. The plot is scattered, right? There is no perfect relationship between the month and sale. That means the sale is not proportional to month. Every month the sale is not related to the month. So this is showing the month versus sale relationship. So here the graph is not showing any perfect relationship, right? So all the sale is similar in all the months. The sale is similar in all the months. So this is how here actually the relationship for the month versus sale. Now the other type of now plot is over. Proc plot is over. Proc plot, I told you, it's very primitive graph. There is no much different types in these. Only whatever the variables we want to draw, you can mention here height versus age or whatever the variable you can mention here, right? So you can mention, for example, here the other variable also. Instead of month, you can take something else also. Stock versus sale also, right? Stock versus sale, something else also you can include here. Understood? You can include something else also here. Okay, now we are getting to the another type of graph, proc SG plot. See, proc G chart, I will tell you tomorrow. More types are there. In proc G chart, there are more types are there. I will tell you tomorrow because I thought I will just, for experimentation, I added only one program because before the SAS Studio is not supporting proc G chart. Now it is supporting, right? So anyhow, so now we are going for proc SG plot. See, proc SG plot is for drawing the colorful graphs. Understood? And SG plot is similar to G chart. Listen carefully. SG plot and G chart are exactly similar. Both are actually having the same type of graphs. Whatever the graphs you can draw in SG plot, the same type of graph you can draw in the G chart also. Understood? The G chart and SG plot will actually produce the same type of graphs. See, G stand for graphics. G stand for what here? Whether it is a G chart or SG plot, both contain the letter G. G stand for what here? Graphics. Understood? Graphics means what? Graphics means the colors and everything. Understood? The colored graphs. See, the proc plot, any color is there? We have just now drawn the proc plot. There is no colored graph, right? Only symbols are used. And before proc chart also, any colors are there? No. See, when we use the proc G chart, we got the colored graphs, right? Similarly, here also SG plot will draw the colored graphs in the SAS, right? So here also we are using the H bar, same like in the chart. We have used the same like chart, right? H bar and V bar. Here also we are having the H bar and V bar. So first, and one more thing, see, whenever the graphics are there, you have to write the, whether it is a G chart or whether it is a SG plot, you have to on the graphics here, right? ODS graphics on, will switch on the graphics. Will switch on the graphics here. ODS graphics on. Understood? We have to mention the ODS graphics on, which will switch on the graphics, right? So here we have mentioning the ODS graphics on. Okay. After that, we are using the proc SG plot, the same, everything, the syntax is same. Proc followed by the name of the procedure, SG plot, followed by the name of the table, which we want to draw the graph. That the data is equal to sale1. Now here the H bar, we want to draw the horizontal bar. I told you what is the horizontal bar. Bar means what here? Rectangular columns. Rectangular columns are known as bar. So if we want to draw the horizontal bar for which variable? Variable sale. Sale variable in the sale1 table. Let us see here how it looks like. Horizontal bar. You can see the colorful graphs. This is how the colorful graphs are drawn here, right? Horizontal bar, right? So sale is on the y-axis, frequency on the x-axis. And one more thing, we are not mentioning anything scale here. No need of mentioning scale. Automatically the SAS will take the scale. Understood? See the scale, whatever the values are there, like 0, 5, 10 on the y-axis. Before we are defining the scale here, the frequency, right? So here there is no need of defining the scale. Automatically it will take the scale. Understood? Scale means the values, what 2, 4, 10, like 2, 4, 6, 8 we have mentioned before, right? 2 to 10, like that. Here there is no need of mentioning that one, right? Automatically the SAS will define automatically. Now V bar means what here? Vertical bar. The same program we are running with the vertical bar. That was horizontal bar. This is vertical bar. Let us see the result. Vertical bar means the rectangular bars are vertical. Can you see, everyone? So these are vertical bars you can draw, right? So frequency on the y-axis now, sale on the x-axis. The axes are reversed. So sale is now in the x-axis. Before sale was on the y-axis. Now sale is on x-axis, frequency on the y-axis. So you can see here it looks like this. So which sale is having more frequency? Which sale value? The sale value 20, you can see having the maximum frequency. Maximum frequency is there for the sale 20. Understood? So this is how you can actually draw the actually V bar and H bar using the proc SG plot. Everyone clear? See, proc SG plot can be used for drawing so many types of graphs. N number of graphs, so many different types of graphs you can draw by using SG plot. So SG plot is very important procedure in the SAS. Let us see, we can draw the more complex graphs. So for drawing the more complex graph, we are using the SAS help.stocks. See, this SAS help.stocks is showing the stock market. You know, stock market means what? Stock market means what? It's showing the stock values of different share values, different companies, their stock values, like IBM, Microsoft, right? Different companies, their sale values it is showing. So from where actually we are filtering the data? We are filtering the data. We want the stock of which company only? Only the IBM company only. I want the stocks. I want to draw the graph only for IBM company. So here the date in between 1st January 2002, 1st January 2001. So 1 year sale, 1 year, actually not sale, 1 year stocks, sorry, 1 year stock values between 1st January 2002, 1st January 2001. The dates between 1st January 2002, 1st January 2001. And we want the stock, which company only we are taking here? Only IBM. We are taking only IBM. So here we are putting one title also inside the graph. What the title here? Stock volume versus closing stock, right? Opening stock, closing stock. If you know the stock market, you will understand opening and closing. See, there is an opening value, there is a closing value, right? So stock versus volume versus closing, right? So here we are drawing the V bar type for which variable? Variable date. We are drawing the V bar for the date. See, date will be taken on the x-axis. Date will be taken on the x-axis. And the y-axis, what we want here? On the y-axis, we want the volume. The y-axis, what we want here? Volume of the sale, volume of the stocks. Volume of the stocks we are taking on the y-axis. Response means y-axis. Response means what here? What do you mean by response? Response means y-axis. Understood? See, x-axis, it will take what? date. X-axis it will take the date, and the y-axis means response. It will take the volume of the stocks on the y-axis. And one more graph we are drawing here. Apart from V bar, we are drawing V line. Understood? Apart from V bar, we are drawing what here? V line. V line means vertical line. V line means vertical line. So here another type of graph we are combining with the V bar. V bar and V line, two graphs we are drawing simultaneously in the proc SG plot. Two graphs we are drawing. First is V bar. I have explained you. Now the V line. See, two graphs we are using. What about the y-axis? How to distribute the y-axis? See, one of the y-axis is already taken by the V bar. Are you getting me? One of the y-axis is already taken by the V bar. We are using the second y-axis here. For drawing the second graph V line, I am using another y-axis y2. Y2 is the another y-axis I am using here. Everyone getting me? See, since one of the y-axis is utilized by whom? Utilized by the V bar. V bar has used one of the y-axis. Another y-axis I want to use because we have another graph means one more x-axis and y. I know another y-axis will be there because these two, see, x-axis is same date. Both are having the x-axis as a date only. So there will be no clashes. But y-axis here it is volume. Here the y-axis what here? Instead of volume here what we are having? Closing stock. Understood? Here the y-axis is volume and here the y-axis is what your closing stock. Both we cannot draw on the same y-axis. So we want two y-axis. So first y-axis is utilized by this V bar. One more y-axis we are taking y2 y-axis. Second y-axis we are taking. Let us, I will show you the result. You will understand what I am telling here. See here, the two graphs are there. One of the graphs is vertical bar, V bar, you can see. Another graph is what? You can see the line. Can you see the line here? This is the line. And there are two y-axis here. Can you see this y-axis on the left-hand side? Volume. On the right-hand side, what is the y-axis here? Second y-axis? Closing stock. Everyone getting me? On the right-hand side, y-axis closing stock. Left-hand side, volume. Two y-axis are there. Two y-axis. Understood? And two graphs. One is the bar, other is the line. So two graphs are there. One is the bar, other is the line. Two y-axis. One is the volume, other is closing stock. So here we have completed the